Welcome to Spotlight on Frarzee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at Frarzee High School with Andrew Paulson. Hi, Andy.
Hi, Hank.
So, what are we doing here, Andrew?
It's another year of robotics at our school. It's the second year for the team. We are starting a new program this year called BEST Robotics. BEST stands for Boosting Engineering, Science, and Technology. On September 7th, we learned a game. We have 6 weeks to design and create a robot to do whatever the task was that was asked. This year, the game is called Gatekeeper. The kids are learning different things, such as engineering and electrical engineering terms. And some of the kids will talk about it later on as we go and what the game specifics are. But they're learning about terms like transistors and gates, integrated circuits, muxes, luxes, and adders, and delatches, and I don't even know how to explain them all. These kids are better at it than I am. I'm just providing an opportunity for some of these kids.
Well, you lost me back there in the luxes, and I know what a deluxe is, though.
Yeah, me too.
Well, so this is the system that you're working on behind us here. And you have a couple of the students here that are working on this project with you. How many in the class?
As of right now, we've got 20 kids in the class in the first semester. There are also another 10 or 12 kids that come in after school that aren't able to be a part of the class. And then in the second semester, we'll add another section of about 17 more kids. So we'll actually have 37 in the classes come spring semester.
Well, and I understand that you recently had did a nice presentation for some people in Fergus Falls.
Yeah, last night we took a group of kids down to Fergus Falls and we did a presentation for Tri-State Manufacturers Association. Business owners and business CEOs get together from manufacturing companies and try and figure out ways where they can create better employees and get together and educate some of these younger kids about what they should do and how they should keep learning and advancing their education to be in that field.
Okay, Andy. Well, let's bring the kids in here.
Absolutely.
Gentlemen.
Hello. Hello.
And what's your name?
McKalen.
And last name?
Headland.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
I am currently a senior.
And you're hoping to make it through that?
Yeah.
Okay. And you, sir?
I'm Kobe Newton, and I'm a senior also.
Okay. So, what do you think of this project here? It looks interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a little tougher game this year compared to last year. This is my second year in it. It really throws us kids for a loop, you know, thinking outside the box and all that other stuff.
So how is this thing supposed to work? Can you demonstrate this for us a little bit?
I can't really demonstrate because right now we have this and it. We don't have the moving parts because we don't have the brains in it, which makes it move. Because we've been working on the other one, and now we're building the final one, and it's supposed to grab these parts, make transistors to make gates.
So this moves.
Yeah.
Yep. And this whole thing moves. Yeah. Just.
This is supposed to pick up hangers, which symbolizes gates or integrated circuits. Those are the dowels that go into the NAND, and those make gates. There you go, gates. And then once you make a gate, then you go on to integrated circuits, and then you go over here. The hangers or the integrated circuits make other stuff.
I'm going to step in. This is a really tough game. The kids are learning engineering terms here that are way advanced. They're learning this in second, third year of college. So when these guys are getting these terms, they're right on the money. It's just hard to explain them in the right way. The first step, they're taking transistors and they're making gates. After you make a gate, now you can come over and we are making an integrated circuit, and the hangers represent our gates, and we can grab them using our machine and hang them to make the gates. After you make a gate, after you make an integrated circuit, now you can go ahead and make 8-bit processors and all sorts of different things, and it's really confusing, and the kids have done a good job just to understand the terms as of right now.
Well, it looks a lot bigger than what I was expecting. And so if this was actually in a machine, this would be a small, very minute thing. It's just a piece of the system.
Absolutely right.
Well, I appreciate you all being on the program. And gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you here later on this fall, early winter, to see how this all works and where we're going. And then, of course, as competition goes through the year. So thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.
Any final comments?
The competition is October 18th and 19th down in New London, Minnesota, down by Wilmer. Anybody's welcome to come and watch if you want. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Some of the major ones right now, BTD and Gemstone Masonry, have been great helping us out so far. We can't wait to show everybody what we've got done.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
And with that, we'll be right back with Spotlight on Frarzee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frarzee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today with Tavia Bachman. Howdy.
Hi, Hank. How are you?
Tremendous. And so, this is your first year as head coach?
It is my first year as head coach here with the volleyball program. I've been in the program for 5 years at the assistant position and took over this year as head coach.
So how's it going so far?
It's going well. We started out a little slow, but we are definitely kind of turning the corner here and getting a lot of wins under our belt the last actually 10 days, and it's been pretty good. And I think the girls are feeling more comfortable with each other, and we're doing great, and it's exciting.
Who's your biggest competition?
Our conference and section this year is just tough, plain and simple. We always have a tough conference with Dilworth, Hawley. Perm is having an exceptional season this year. But this year, actually, we got bumped up from 6A to 8-2A for our section tournament, and now we're meeting up again with Hawley, DGF, Perm, Fergus Falls, Thief River. So a lot of tough teams in our conference and section, but, you know, playing against those tough teams makes us better.
Yeah, big schools, too.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Fergus Falls and Thief River, they are the big schools in our section, and we're probably one of the smallest. So it's tough, but we're competing, and we're making those good schools, you know, compete as well, and that's been a good thing for us.
How many students do you have that are active in volleyball this year?
We have 35 out this year, 9 through 12, and probably another 25 to 30 in our 7th and 8th grade program.
So you've got a good group coming up then, too.
We do, and we're pretty young. We have a lot of juniors and sophomores. We have 4 seniors on our varsity squad, though we have a lot of juniors and sophomores that are playing for us right now. So we're young and experienced and hoping that we can finish out this year strong.
Well, I wish you luck on all of this, you know, and it's nice to see that you've got such a good turnout and you've got this young team coming forward, because it'll make you a powerhouse next year.
It will, you know, and that's something we're really excited about, is a lot of teams this year have a strong senior presence. You know, we have some strong seniors. Taylor Tappy is our libero. Ellie Bachman's playing as a hitter for us, and, you know, they'll be hard to replace, but being young and having the experience now, next year could be a good one for us.
Any final comments on what's happening here that you want to let TV3 Land know about?
We've just had a great year. We've had great support. We had our cancer night against Perm on last Thursday, actually, and we raised over almost $2,000 for cancer with Perm and Frarzee. So community help, parent help, and just all of our players, too. It's been a great year. It's been a lot of fun, and we're just excited.
Well, I appreciate you being on the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And with that, we'll be back next week for Spotlight on Frarzee.